Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the Fighting Nation Goku event, and we're going to be taking it on with a free-to-play only team that completes the Super Saiyans mission. So basically this is to show you guys a roster of free-to-play eligible units that can take on the Super Saiyans mission. I think, if you don't know by now, I'm doing the free-to-play challenge, which is to complete pretty much as many events as possible using only free-to-play units. Now, the Fighting Legend Goku, we've actually done a really good job. I think we've completed almost all of the challenges, which is great. The big thing that's, in terms of free-to-play, I don't include World Tournament units. I know some players do include World Tournament units, but I, strictly speaking, don't include them, mainly just due to the fact that, World Tournament units are a little bit too RNG, and you can use stones to technically acquire more tickets by making your performance a bit better than other people. So, although it is technically free to play, it's not really for me. So in terms of this team, obviously, just kind of preface the friend lead. We're going to be taking the Super Saiyan God Goku. Not every unit in your team has to be Super Saiyan to beat the challenge. All your units have to be Super Saiyan, but the friend lead does not have to be Super Saiyan. So there you go. And we're going to be taking Goku. And Goku's really, really solid for the most part. He's a very, very, very good unit. There's nothing really ostensibly wrong with him. I think he's a super top tier pick, and he's going to be hard carrying us, especially in terms of defensibility. Then on the other rotation, or the other set rotation, we are going to be rocking the Gohan and Trunks combo. So that's the newly Dokkan awakened AGL Trunks Super Saiyan, who's very, very good, stacks defense. So he's going to be another unit that's going to carry us defensively, and he's going to be paired alongside Goten. Now, Goten and Trunks gain a ton of buffs when they are alongside each other. Tons of attack and defense, tons of benefits, and together they make a very, very good pairing. So we're going to 100% run them as a pairing. They are very, very good that way, and yeah, they do very well together. So very happy with that overall. We have Yardrak Goku. Now, Yardrak Goku is an interesting unit. But he's especially very good in the second and third slots. He gains very high levels of damage reduction when you put him in the second and third slot, which is very, very good overall. Obviously, one thing about him though is, although he does gain that damage reduction, he will still get nailed by a super attack. Like, that's damage reduction on normals for his counters. So super attacks can still hit him pretty hard, which I'm sure you can imagine. So yeah, that kind of summarizes that, I guess. Then you have the Superhero Super Saiyan Gohan. So this is the Super Saiyan Gohan that you get from the Dragon Ball Superhero movie. A lot of people were super upset about his EZA because Gohan was super duper powerful as an SSR, and basically he didn't continue to become super duper OP. Now, Gohan for me is very, very good, and I think he's a super duper solid unit that can still do some very good damage. He also doesn't take too long to build up. He builds up quite quickly, and we're able to enable him as a floater, I think, without too much, without too much harm, without too much difficulty. I think enabling him as a floater is more than fine, especially in this event. So yeah, I think that works out to be pretty good. Then of course, we also have the new April Fool's Goku, I guess is his name. But he's actually just, a very, very good unit. He heals a ton, the AGL Goku. Like, he heals us a ton. Defensively, he's alright after Super, but I wouldn't say he's rock solid. But the main thing is he provides some healing, which can be pretty useful, pretty fun. So yeah, I think overall he's relatively solid. And then the final member of the gang, who's also our lead, due to the fact that he's a 90% lead, is the Prime Battle Super Saiyan Goku. So this Goku, basically speaking, has not stood the test of time very well. And a large problem with that, or large reason for that, is because of his link sets. This Goku's link set is not very, very good at all, so it's hindered him huge. Whereas units like the Prime Battle Frieza, have big bad bosses, really good link sets, and they kind of function super well. He does not, unfortunately, have any of that, and that kind of limits him a lot. Like, he does not perform nearly as well still to this day as Frieza did, but he's solid enough to have him float in the final slot. He will take a lot of damage in the int phase against the int Goku. Like, he'll take a lot of damage, and it's not really something you can avoid like too much, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, he does a relatively solid job, and I think he remains to be fairly consistent. I think overall he does a solid enough job as a unit, but I do think he's definitely the weakest out of all the ones here. At least as an option for fighting Legend Goku. He can definitely be better. As a unit, I think he definitely can be a lot better and just be more consistent, especially if you prioritize him, if you get him to function in the first slots, if you get him to do a lot of those things, he can definitely be very good. But it's just that, the way he is now, he just takes a lot of damage. And that's that. That's the team to beat the Super Saiyan challenge. Honestly, the Gohan and Trunks, they just make it so much easier. Like, they just make it so much easier to beat this stage, because they are such a powerful rotation, even under such a low lead like 90%. Super Saiyan Gohan from the superhero movie does a great job. Yardrak Goku does a great job, except for when he gets supered. But even then, he doesn't, he can't die or anything. So yeah, it was a successful run. We have to use quite a few items, and I would say Super Saiyans, surprisingly enough, is probably a more limited roster than you think on the free-to-play side. But yeah, I would say that's about it from me. See you guys next time. Bye.